All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So, for the Eagles, the show must go on as they have two very large concerts booked at Madison Square Garden. If you go on Ticketmaster, you're going to find that there are lots of good seats available at very affordable prices, starting at $195 per ticket, ranging up to about $586 per ticket if you don't want to sit too far away from this legendary band who currently has one original member in the band. Now, that's kind of a low blow because you still have Tim Schmidt and Joe Walsh. Look, Deacon Fry, who has done a great job. You've got the legendary Vince Gill, who I'm not overly impressed with in the Eagles, but I understand it. Even Vince Gill, has said that he, I don't know if he even thinks he belongs in the Eagles, but he's in the band. And, so you got two guys that sound like Tim Schmidt in the band. And then, of course, you're still missing Don Felder. And you're out there performing Hotel California in its entirety and no Don Felder. So I think this would have been the moment to just say, look, we don't have to talk to the guy. He just comes out, plays the guitar, waves at everybody, minds his own business. I'm sure Felder would have been fine with that if you paid him properly, which at this point you might not be able to if people don't purchase tickets. Now, what's weird to me is that all the rhetoric that I've heard this last week would point toward a cancellation on this gig. And then there's another one, I think 2 days later at the same place, the legendary Madison Square Garden. Even Billy Joel hasn't resumed his residency yet. I think he's planning on coming back in November. But again, all these gigs are just tentative. People aren't buying tickets because I think they're fearful. And the band, based on, say, Stevie Nicks, because Don Henley, Stevie Nicks, I think they have kind of the same mentality. And that means I think they more or less think the same way. Stevie Nicks decided to cancel all 5 of the gigs that she had scheduled. I'm surprised that Don Henley hasn't followed suit. What's cool about the Eagles, though, if you're an Eagles fan, on a brighter note, maybe, that their 1970s studio albums are all being released as high-quality vinyl sets. So if you want the original master mobile fidelity sound lab recordings, you can do that for all of the Eagles classic 70s albums from their debut right up until 1979's The Long Run. The vinyl box sets, which are pressed on 180-gram vinyl, are priced at $125. Still cheaper than the lowest ticket price at MSG. Only 7,500 copies of the LP collections will be available, limited to 2 copies per household. So if you want some high quality vinyl and you're an audiophile and you want to go back to when the Eagles were really the Eagles, that might be the way to go. So we'll hang out and we'll see if these gigs get canceled. I'm thinking the problem I'm having with all of this is consistency, like consistency of rhetoric, consistency of action. If you're going to yell at people for doing certain things or for not doing certain things, then you should probably be consistent. Right now, I don't think the MSG concerts are requiring people to have the QR code. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I probably should do some more research. I know the concert that they tentatively scheduled in Seattle is requiring that everybody have that QR code, and everybody must do the thing or they can't attend. So it's getting a little weird out here, and it's been weird for a while. I just want maybe some consistency. So, hey, if you're canceling, look, there are bands that are canceling gigs because somebody got the other thing, and they're telling everybody that we need to cancel the concert, even though they did the thing, but they still caught the thing. All right. I know this might be confusing for those of you who aren't following my code language here, but what's weird is there's just no rhyme or reason to what's happening. Because if you did the thing, why are you canceling the gig? I mean, do you have any symptoms? Do you feel lousy? Or is this just a precaution? But I thought once you did the thing, that would prevent the transmission of the thing. But apparently none of it does what it's supposed to do. And that's why it's so confusing. Anyway, if you want to try to get into this concert and you're willing to jump through lots of hoops and you have tons of disposable income, like I said, you can be in floor section A for $435 per ticket. I don't know. I would probably go out and buy the vinyl box sets before I would buy tickets to go see the Eagles.